France in the late 1700s was a land of big differences. On the one hand, it was a fancy absolute monarchy with a powerful king, Louis XVI. But under the surface, things were falling apart. French society was divided into three groups called estates. The first estate, the clergy, and the second estate, the nobles, had lots of perks and didn't pay taxes. The third estate, everyone else from rich merchants to poor farmers, had to pay all the taxes. Most people were peasants, and they struggled to pay feudal dues and church taxes. Bad harvests in the 1780s and bad money management caused a financial crisis. The government was broke, and the rich folks didn't want to change anything. Smart people like Rousseau and Montesquieu questioned if the king should have all the power. They believed people should have a say in their government. Their writings made the Third Estate want equality and a voice. By 1789, France was ready to explode. The rich life at the Palace of Versailles was very different from the hunger and poverty most people faced. Everything was in place for a big change that would destroy the old ways and change Europe forever. The year 1789 changed France forever. King Louis XVI needed money, so he called a meeting of the Estates General, something that hadn't happened in over 150 years. The Third Estate, representing most people, came to Versailles with a list of complaints and a desire for change. But the Estates General got stuck on how to vote. The First and Second Estates wanted to vote by estate, which would give them control. The Third Estate wanted to vote by head count, which was fairer. Upset, the Third Estate declared itself the National Assembly, saying they represented the French people. This happened on June 17, 1789, and it was a huge moment. The king finally had to accept the National Assembly, showing a shift in power. Paris got restless, and on July 14, 1789, a crowd attacked the Bastille, a royal prison. The Bastille falling was a big symbol. It showed the power of the people and made the revolution stronger. After the Bastille fell, the National Assembly worked hard to change things. They ended feudalism and wrote the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen on August 26, 1789. This important document said everyone was equal, the people had power, and everyone had the right to liberty, property, and safety. But the revolution had problems. The king went along with the changes, but he wasn't happy. He tried to escape France with his family in June 1791, but it didn't work and people didn't trust him anymore. Some people, like Robespierre, wanted bigger changes. They wanted to get rid of the king and create a republic. Other countries like Austria and Prussia worried the revolution would spread to them, so they attacked France in 1792. This led to the king being removed and the First French Republic starting on September 22, 1792. The first years of the Republic were full of fighting and violence. The Reign of Terror, from 1793 to 1794, was meant to stop anyone against the revolution. Led by Robespierre, the Committee of Public Safety executed thousands of people they thought were enemies of the revolution. Everyone was scared, but the terror got out of control. Robespierre became too powerful and too many people died. He was removed from power and executed on July 27, 1794, ending the terror. After the terror, things calmed down a bit. A five-man group called the Directory took over, but they were weak. France still had money problems, political fighting, and wars. In 1799, Napoleon Bonaparte took control, starting a new chapter in French history.